Uncertain times ahead for hundreds of South suburban families tonight. The Archdiocese of Chicago is closing 4 Catholic elementary schools at the end of this school year and merging 2 more. It is happening in the face of declining enrollment, but for the families facing the dilemma, especially Black and brown families, the options are few and far between. For generations, it served the faithful. As a place of worship, St. Jude the Apostle Church offered Catholics of South Holland and surrounding suburbs a place to gather, and at its adjoining elementary school, a place to learn. And thousands, like my little brother and I, did, 1st through 8th grades. Even through a cultural shift, as the mostly white faces changed to Black and brown faces over the years, the institution changed with the times. Carolyn Strong was glad for that.
That was what I wanted for her, was something where education felt very personal.
Carolyn's daughter Ever is a 1st grader here. But it isn't St. Jude's anymore. St. Jude became Christ our Savior, welcoming students from surrounding schools when their parishes closed years ago as numbers declined. Here, Carolyn says Ever thrives.
They understand that culture and representation are at the center of what it is that they're trying to do here. It's important for Ever because I want my child to be in an environment where she's celebrated and not tolerated.
Or abandoned. But that's exactly how Strong and other parents now feel, having learned the Chicago Archdiocese has decided to close COS at the end of this school year.
Why are you closing schools in the middle of a global pandemic?
The Archdiocese told families last fall the closure could happen. Then in January, it informed them in an email it is happening. Carolyn reached out with questions with no answers.
What is it that it would take to keep this school open? You're saying that it's a financial issue. You're saying that it's an enrollment issue. What will it take? What do we have to do to prove to you that we should stay here?
In a release, the Archdiocese reported a 24% decline in enrollment over the past 4 years and a loss of $300,000 this year alone. And it's not just Christ our Savior. The Archdiocese is also closing 3 other suburban Catholic schools: St. Anne in Lansing, Sacred Heart in Melrose Park, and St. Joseph in Summit. St. Benedict School in Blue Island and St. Walter School on Western Avenue will merge. 2 schools, Strong points out, have a higher white population.
I am not the person that likes to ding, ding, ding the race bell all the time. It is a real concern for me. Everything else post-pandemic is going to have time to regroup. Why don't we get that opportunity as well?
The Archdiocese so far has declined a request for an interview, but told the Chicago Sun-Times the merging schools are a mix of white, Black, and Hispanic children and are joining because they're only 1.5 miles apart. Church leaders sent out this map of Catholic school options, all of which represent a substantial distance. The closest options are around 9 miles away.
I don't know what we're going to do now.
Rashonda Hall has a 4th grade son and a 2nd grade daughter at Christ Our Savior. The idea of reaching the Archdiocese's suggestions for substitute schools miles away is unworkable. So what happens now, are you afraid?
I mean, in all likelihood, we'll explore our options, but public education, maybe we go to Indiana, where we won't qualify for many of the financial aid options out there. I don't know. I'm not really sure. But if I walk away from Catholic school, I don't know that we'll be back.
This is Ever's remote learning packet.
Carolyn, who has a PhD in education with a focus on cultural competency, questions the rate of the school's population decline. And it's not just the faith that could suffer with a move, it's the inclusion and identity that is most threatened.
They understand that culture and representation are at the center of what it is that they're trying to do here.
She believes the diverse staff brings an understanding to the table, and it's helped support her daughter.
Now, could you read before this teacher?
No. Who in this pandemic expressed her thoughts in a book she penned. It was celebrated by her teachers here.
We're going to support this 4-year-old in her endeavors and in helping her process this social emotional experience. I don't want to create a child that will shrink from othering. And when you put children in situations of othering, it tends to make them shrink. And I don't want that for her or any Black child.
I like my teacher a lot and she helps me learn.
Now, what will you do if COS closes?
I don't know.
And again, church leaders didn't go on camera, but the outgoing superintendent of schools at the Archdiocese wrote, school closures are always difficult because we recognize the impact they have on students, their families, and our staff. The Archdiocese will work with each affected student and employee to assist them in finding places in other Catholic schools wherever possible. Now, in addition, there's a nonprofit group called Big Shoulders that helps support Catholic schools, but only in the inner city, not in the suburbs. So unless something dramatic happens to change the Archdiocese's mind here, this move will leave a major black hole for Catholic education in the suburbs.